Harry Maguire needs to be taken out of the firing line for Manchester United, says Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand admits Manchester United captain Harry Maguire needs to be taken out of the firing line as he requires a break following a difficult start to the season. The centre-back enjoyed a fine summer for England in their run to the Euro 2020 final, but hasn't been able to reproduce those strong performances for United of late. Maguire was one of the players criticised for his display in the humiliating 5-0 defeat to rivals Liverpool last month, and sources have told metro.co.uk that he is feeling the strain of the captaincy through a tumultuous time at Old Trafford. The 28-year-old was sent off in the second half of Saturday's 4-1 defeat to Watford, not long after Donny van de Beek had pulled a goal back to make it 2-1. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was relieved of his duties less than 24 hours after the loss to Claudio Ranieri's side, with Michael Carrick set to take charge on a temporary basis. United legend Ferdinand feels that Maguire is suffering a hangover from the summer and getting dropped may benefit him. Harry wouldn't like to hear this, but I just think sometimes you need to be taken out of the firing line, Ferdinand told the 5 YouTube channel. He's had a long summer, a successful summer with England to a certain degree. He's played a lot of football, comes back to United and physically and mentally it looks like there's a hangover there. He won't take himself out of it, I wouldn't either, I'd try and play myself through it, but at the moment his performances haven't been up to the level required for him, for Man United. The bar he set himself wouldn't be there. I saw Gary Neville spoke about it the other day that he was having a nightmare after 3 or 4 summers on the bounce playing football for England and Man United and needed time off. I think Harry Maguire is probably at that point right now. You signed me for the best club in the world and gave me the biggest honor in football. Huge respect and forever grateful. Thank you for everything, boss. Legend dpic.twitter.com. Bournemouth with United now in 8th place after losing 5 of their last 7 Premier League games. Ferdinand feels that lots of people at the club, not only Maguire, need to take responsibility. The timing of the red card against Watford was terrible, he added. Harry will be gutted, devastated. He will be sitting at home, he's a good professional, but he will be sitting there and having to take responsibility for his performances. How much Man United had to pay Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to sack him. Man United consider bringing in Sevilla boss to replace Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Cristiano Ronaldo has major concerns over Man United squad after Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's sacking. It's bigger than a red card. This hasn't been something that just happened at Watford, this has been building for the last few weeks. It's a bit of everything, it's not the players completely, it's not the manager solely and the coaching staff, it's not just the people that run the club. All of those elements and individual parts of the football club will have to take responsibility for where we are today because they all played their part in being at this low ebb. More, John Terry suggests Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be relieved to part ways with Manchester United. More, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer